Good evening and welcome to the Oliveboard platform. My name is Maru Sharma, your logical reasoning expert, and we are here today to discuss the logical reasoning section of the recent RRB NTPC live test which were given over the weekend. So let's start without any further ado. But the overall paper level was, I would say, if you put it in the category of easy to moderate, it was more towards moderate. So the level was pretty good. It was decent, and you had to put in a lot of efforts to solve some questions, right? A lot of questions you had to think. A lot of questions were obviously easy, but the mix was pretty good. So let's look at the logical reasoning section. So the first question is question number 2 for logical reasoning. So which two signs should be interchanged to make the given equation correct? Okay, now in these cases, first always try and solve the question. All right, always try and solve the equation what exactly is going wrong. So root 441 is 21, 21 minus 16 is 5, 5 divided by 15 into 30, this is going to give you 10. Okay, 10 plus 354 is never going to be 148, right? Now this 354 is also a problem. We somehow need to reduce this. Okay, now how can that be done? We can divide this by something. Okay, because otherwise if you see minus and divide, if you change, minus and divide if you change, so 21 divided by 16 is not making any sense. So this is as it is deleted. Divide and multiply if you change. So 21 5 into 15 divided by 30. So this is 5 divided by 2, right? So this is also not validated. So remove this. Plus and minus if you change. Plus and minus if you change. So this will become 21 plus 16. That is 37. 37 again is not going to go. So most probably by elimination only you will get your answer. Okay, and even by understanding you can see that into and plus if we change. So if instead of plus if we have an into here, let's see what is going to happen. So 354 is going to be multiplied by root 441 minus 16, which is going to be divided by 15, and then we are going to add it to 30. Let's see what's happening here. So this is 5. Okay, 21 minus 16 is 5. 5 divided by 15, 1 by 3. So this is basically 1 by 3. So 3 will get cancelled with here. So we'll have 1, 1, 8. And 118 will be increased by 30 to give you 148. So option D is the correct answer. In the examination, you don't have to verify it. You can just by elimination understand that the question was pretty easy and you can get your answer. Okay, let's look at the next question. Typical NTPC question. Just check this out. Typical NTPC question. So here what is happening? (900, 700, 800). There is no relation here as far as the square is concerned, as far as the cube is concerned, nothing is happening except for 729 minus 5, 1729 minus 4, but that does not make sense. But then, as I told you, typical RRB NTPC question, because RRB exams are still the ones which still deal in digit based calculations. SSC has stopped doing that for the CGL exams, but RRB still does that. Just observe this. 9 minus 7 is 2. 7 minus 5 is 2, 8 minus 6 is 2, but it is not applicable here. So option B is the odd one out. Okay, it's as simple as that. See, if you're watching the session, I would request you to participate. That would become, it will make it better. So I don't want to discuss the solution as it is. I would want you to participate and take it as a test. If you have not given the live test, then try to solve this question now. It will make it more challenging and interesting. Coding, decoding. Easy question. This one was easy. Hi Gauri. Anyone would want to try this? See, if we, good afternoon Gauri, good afternoon. So if you observe it here, destroy is written as, now almost all letters of this coded version are there in this version. That means there is some sort of a shuffling which has happened. Observe carefully. Divide, divide, divide. That is, every two letters they are just flipping. So ED, TS, OR, and this Y is increased by +1. Same code you have to apply on rockets. So 2, 2, 2, we have OR, KC, OR, KC, only one option is satisfying, option B. OR, KC, TE, and S will be increased by +1, that will give you T. I did it completely for you to understand better, but we could see only with the first few letters that option B is the right answer. Hi Jailingam, hi Dharma. धर्मा हिंदी में भी होती है, इस चैनल पे इंग्लिश में होती है. हिंदी के लिए रेलवेज का दूसरा चैनल है ओलिवबोर्ड का, आप उसको सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हो. जयलिंगम सॉरी, not proficient in Tamil. You'll have to understand in English if you want to. Okay. Okay, next question number 14. Yeah. So grouping based questions, you have to choose the option which forms correct groups of these 9 figures. Okay. See, these questions become very easy if you can identify similar types of figures. Tell me. These are the options. Okay. So basically what is happening here, if you observe figure number 1, 1, 5 and 3, they look similar. Why? Because they have a larger figure, similar figure on the top which is filled inside with the same figure, highlighted version. Larger figure, similar figure, highlighted version. Larger figure, similar figure, highlighted version. Now here they have a smaller figure below. So this is not following that same logic. Okay. So 1, 5 and 3 will be bulked together. 1, 5 and 3 will be together. Now 1, 5 and 3 are together only in one option, which is our correct option. Okay. 2, 4 and 8 are together. So 2, 4 and 8, again you can see they are all looking alike, and the remaining 7, 9 and 6 are together. So if you are getting confused, you can also check between 7, 6 and 9. 7, 6 and 9 are here and there is no other option. So that also option A would have been the right answer. Correct. Absolutely right. Let's look at the next question now. Pattern completion. So which figure completes this pattern? Which figure completes this pattern? If you see, it's just a flip version, right? So it's just a flip version of this. So will it be this figure? This is almost correct, but this is an extra figure here. So this is not right. This one, figure B, this should have been blank here, which is filled here. Figure C seems to be the absolute correct one. This is a flip version. So figure C is the correct answer. Clearly visible to you. Correct. Very good. Jailingam, maths will be next after this, 5 PM. Immediately after this session, maths discussions will happen with Aritra sir. Comparison based question. Try this. See. Box which is lightest is smallest. Okay. A, B, C, D, E. We have 5 boxes. Okay. Box C is heavier than A. C is heavier than A. D is heavier than E but lighter than A. B is smaller than A but bigger than E. Which is the lightest? See, any which ways we are sure that E is the lightest. We don't know about the first here, but any which ways we know E is the lightest, E is the smallest. So option C is the correct answer. Easy. Keep answering guys. Question number 18. Group D cutoff, I'll bring some session for you about it, don't worry. Yes. M-O-double-N. M-O-double-N. Okay. So M-O, most probably we'll have a double N here. M-O-double-N dash E-R. M-O-double-N dash E-R. And this is C, so this has to be C. Now check for N-E-R-C. N-E-R-C. We have only one option. Fill it. M-O-N-R-C. M-O-N-R-C. Check if there is any repeat pattern. M-O-double-N-C-E-R. 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 Option B is the correct answer. Easy question. Absolutely easy question. Right? Next, question number 20. Syllogism. Try this. Keep answering, guys. Also, if you're liking the session, do hit the like button. The number of people watching the sessions and the number of likes should be at least same, if not more. Yes, some energy is positive. Some energy is positive. Some fake is positive. All positive are true. Some true which are fake. Some true which are fake are also energy. These ones will always be done by simple English. After drawing your minimum possible Venn diagram, just look at it as in the form of a simple English only. Some true which are fake, okay, that is this region, will also be energy, not necessary. So this is not a definite conclusion. Okay, if they said some true which are fake may also be energy, then it would have been correct. Next, some positive which are true, some positive which are true, that is all of it, are also energy. Some positive which are true are also energy. They are talking about this region. Is it true? Yes, it is definitely true. So conclusion 2 follows. So option B is the right answer. Okay. Next, question number 22. Check Nishant sir video about it. Jailingam, you will get to know. There is a notification which is doing the rounds that April might be a tentative date for the submission, but nothing is confirmed about that. Okay, what's happening here? So 14, 18 plus 4, 16, 20 plus 4. We're just increasing it by plus 4. So 1, 3, no. 8, 12, 10, 13, no. 20, 24, 22, 26. This is the right one. So option C is the correct answer. Alright. Correct. Very good. No piracy. Good job. Question number 28. Number series. This is a very interesting question. This was one of the questions which I told you that you had to be careful about. So sweet. Thank you for the heart. Yes. Anyone? See, the first thing which we'll do is we'll find the difference. Okay. So we find the difference. This is plus 5. This is plus 10. This is plus 11. This is plus 13. Is there some logic? So a lot of students check difference of difference. So they'll get 5, 1, 2. Then they'll see this is minus 4 plus 2. Does it make sense? No. Hi Swapnil. Does it make sense? No. The other thing is, I've always told you, typical RRB NTPC question. Why? Because they usually use a lot of digit based calculations. Observe carefully. Can you see something between 113 and 5? 118, 10, 128, 11 and 139 and 13. You only tell me. Can you see some relation? I am giving you a hint. Any relation between 113 and 5, 118 and 10, 128 and 11, 139 and 13, 152. So what exactly is happening is 1 plus 1 plus 3 is 5, 1 plus 1 plus 8 is 10, 1 plus 2 plus 8 is 11, 1 plus 3 plus 9 is 13. So 5 plus 2, 7 plus 1, 8. So you will increase this by 8 and you will get 160 as your correct answer. So option C is the right. Okay. Next, question number 29. This is also an interesting question. I solved a similar question with you last week. So till now, letter series has become your go-to question, wherein majority of the students score 100% marks. So to make it difficult, this type of a question is introduced where instead of giving you the regular English alphabet, they give you a different alphabet. And according to that, the series is set up. Swapnil, you have the option of zooming. You can just pinch zoom. Pinch zoom your touch screen. You will be able to see this. There is no point if I zoom it. Because each time I'll do that something is going to just not work right. This is not in that zone. I'm not using it with the zoom mode right now. You can pinch zoom, try it at your end. Yes. So we'll check. From A, we are going to G. So we are skipping 2 letters. From G, we are going to O. So we are skipping 2 letters again. From O, we are going to N. We are skipping 2 letters again. So from N, we'll go to skipping 2 letters. We'll go to D. So our answer will start with D. Understood? Now, from Z, we are going to D. So the first Z is here. Z to D. D to O. Okay. So Z, we are skipping 3 letters. We have this D. Skipping. Okay. So this is coming from the back. See? This was not fitting here. Was it fitting here? Z, we have 3 letters. 2 letters skip, we have D. 2 letters skip, we have O. O to N. 2 letters skip, we have J. This is also not working. From Z, D, O. Oh, O and J. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Why O and N? What am I doing? So D, O and O, J. This is what is happening. Z, 2 letters, D, 2 letters, O, 2 letters, J. So 2 letters, G will be the correct answer. DG will be the right answer. Option B. Okay. Got it? Next. Let's see which is the next question. Question number 30. Yeah, 30. Try this. Now, if you see clearly, this is an alternate series. This is an alternate series. Okay, check. J. So this is 10 plus 4, 14 plus 4, 18 plus 4, 22. So this should start with V. Option 1 should be the right answer. Still, check it. L plus 4. So 12 plus 4, 16 plus 4, 20 plus 4, 24, that is X. So Vx is the right answer. What about this one here? So 24 minus 2, 22 minus 2, 20. So if there was something after Vx, we would have gotten 20 minus 2, that is 18, that is R. But they didn't ask you that. So our correct answer is option A, Vx. Interesting, right? See, the logics are more or less the same only, but the way of putting across the question is changing. Guys, why are you not answering? I know series based questions trouble you a lot, but they are very common. You're going to face them in almost every competitive examination. Okay, let's try it here. Just take the difference, okay? So this is plus 1. This is plus 8. This is 9. This is 64. 70, 90, 30, 125. 10, 06, 116. And this here is 49. They are asking you which number does not belong to the given series. Now observe carefully. 1, 8, 9, 64. Okay, does something click you? So this can be 1 cube, 2 cube. This is 3 square. This is 8 square. But this does not make sense. This has to be 4 cube. So this is 3 square. This has to be 1 square. 1 square, 2 cube, 3 square, 4 cube. Technically, this should have been 5 square and not 125. Okay. So we should have added here 25. 25 would have made it 190. And here, what would have been the difference? So 206 plus 10. 216. Yes, we got 6 cube. And we got 7 square. So instead of 290, we should have 190. So they're asking you which is not a part of the given series. It is option B. Option B, Bombay. Okay. Next. Solar system related to Earth. What is related to India? Earth is a part of the solar system. India is the part of a country, a city, a state, a continent. So I think it's clear here. There should be no debate. It has to be continent. So Earth is a part of a solar system. India is a country in itself. So if Earth planet was written, then we could have written India country. But Earth is a planet in a solar system. So India is a country in the continent. So option D is the right answer. These questions are interesting always. And a very easy question. What is happening? 3 double 6 double 12 double 24. 8 double 16 double 32 double 64. 5 double 10 double 20 double 40. So your answer would have been D. Okay. Correct. Very good, Swapnil. Question number 42. Try this. These questions are usually very easy. Okay. Multiply means subtraction. Minus means addition. Divide means multiplication. Multiplication means subtraction. Divide means multiplication. And minus means addition. Now find the value of m. Okay. So this is 7. This is 35. 7 into 6 is 42. 42 minus 35. So this has to be definitely 7. 10 minus 7 is 3. 3 is equal to m plus 2. So m is equal to 1. What incorrect question they have given? What is the value of m? No, either this will be a here or this will be m. Question option B is the right answer. Okay. Next. Oh, this is quant. Mirror image. सोरेन m-2 नहीं है, उसमें माइनस की जगह प्लस करना पड़ेगा आपको, क्योंकि सवाल में लिखा है that minus stands for positive, minus stands for plus, so replace minus with plus. Okay, everything will change and then we'll find the answer. Soren, If anybody has any problem, they can ask me in the chat box. So here we'll have the kite, these arrows. These arrows will not flip like this, so they will be the same. Kite will be on the top. I think figure C is the absolute correct winner here. There is no doubt about this. Okay. Option C is the right answer. Next. Select the option which represents doctors other than surgeons. Doctors other than surgeons who are players and singers. So it should be a part of rectangle, trapezium and circle, but not this kite. Okay. Rectangle, trapezium and singer. So it has to be J and F both, right? J and F both. So J plus F is the right answer. Last question. Which last question? The mirror image ones or previous one? This one? Or previous to this? Last, or minus 2. Okay. No, 41, 42. See, read the question carefully. Read the question carefully. The question is saying into means subtraction, plus means division, minus means addition and divide means multiplication. Then what will be the value of M? What will be the value of M in the given expression? Now you'll have to replace everything, no? So I'll have to write 10. Instead of into, I will write subtraction. So minus 3 minus 4. So instead of minus, I'll write addition. So plus 4. Instead of dividing division, I'll write multiplication. 6 multiply means subtraction. So minus 5 multiplied by 7, because division means multiplication, which is equal to M, and instead of minus, I will write what? Minus means addition, plus 2. Now solve it. Convert it first and then solve it. So this is 7. 7 into 6 is 42. And this is 35. By board mass, you will get 7 here. 10 minus 7 will give you 3. 3 equal to M plus 2. So M will be equal to 1. Okay. Yeah. Got it. Clear? Swapnil and Soren, hopefully both of you, it's clear to you now. Okay, I'm assuming it's clear. We'll go to question number 55. Yes. Mother, doctor, family. Mother, doctor, family. समजड चांगलं. मराठी आहे काय? हो, गवांडे मध्ये मराठी. चलो भाई, rest of you answer this question. Mother, doctor, family. Good, Swapnil. Okay. Mother, doctor, family. Some mothers can be doctors. Some doctors can be mothers. But they all have a family. According to me, figure 3 should be the correct answer. What do you think? Okay. I think by family they mean regular normal family. It's not that they have a family. Okay. Yes, that is why they have given this here. So some mothers are doctors. This is for sure. Now, if she is a mother, will she have a family? Of course. But if they are a doctor, will they have a family? Some doctors may have a family, some doctors may not have a family. This is the most least possible assumption here. Okay. I think ideally 3 should have been right here. I would debate for this because doctors also have a family. But all they mean to say is your doctor may be your family doctor. Mother is a part of your family, but doctor may be a part of your family or not also. I think that is why figure 2 is given to be correct. This is debatable. We'll have to check this. Okay. '61. Data sufficiency. What is the code for REC? R-E-K. And they have given you two statements. You have to choose which is sufficient, which is not sufficient. What is the code for REC? Okay. In a certain language, I like horse riding is written as rec, pec, tec, dec. Is one statement 1 alone sufficient? No. So data 1 alone is not sufficient. Okay. Also either 1 alone is also not sufficient. So 1 and A and C are both incorrect. Now check for 2 alone. Forget 1. Check for 2 alone. In 2 alone, we see we love bike riding is dec, vec, sec, mec. Can we find the code for rec here also? No. There is no rec only given here. So 2 alone is also not sufficient. Okay. Now there is only one option which is left, that is data in both the statements together are not sufficient, because even if you take them together, you will see that the code for rec is still not identifying by the both of them. We can delete only riding here, nothing else, and we have what is common here is dec. That's all, right? So option D is the correct answer. Option D is the correct answer. Clear? Question number 62. Each letter in the word aboard is arranged in alphabetical order. Okay. So we have A, B, D, E, O. How many letters are there in the English alphabetical series between the letter which is second from the left, and one which is fifth from the right hand? None. Between A and B there are none. No, Swapnil, not yet. Expected but not yet. Question 64. Yes. Pole A is at a particular point. Pole P is east of pole B. Pole A is east of pole P but west of pole Q. So let's start with this only. Pole B, P is east of B, and keep them equidistant. A is east of P but west of Q. R is north of C and south of A. So which is southeast of B? Southeast of B. Southeast of B can be R also and C also, both of them. Out of the options you have only C, so option A is the right answer. Okay. Question 66. '71 is related to 81. Following the same logic, 102 is related to 112. Oh my god, don't tell me they asked this question. 170 is related to what? This is a very easy question, tell me. Swapnil, I think yes. It's available in 13 languages. I am not sure 100%, but yes. Very easy question, guys. So what is the logic? Good. बरं झालं ना? चांगलं. 71 plus 10 is 21. 102 plus 10 is 112. 117 plus 10 is 127. So option D is the right answer. Couldn't have gotten easier than this. Couldn't have gotten easier than this. Question number 68. Seating arrangement. Okay. So 8 friends are sitting around a circular table facing inwards. Circular table, 8 friends are sitting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Adjacent each other are sitting at the same distance. Okay. They are sitting in anti-clockwise manner in sequence given. If H is facing the northwest, they are sitting anti-clockwise in sequence given. And H is facing the northwest. If H is facing the northwest, H has to be sitting here because this is the northwest. Okay. And they are all sitting anti-clockwise. So after H we have I, J, K. So it has to be here. I, J, K. And then we'll start with D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Now they're asking you normal orientation of cardinal interrelation considered. Okay. Select the correct pair. E is facing the east. Yes. F is facing the southwest. No. J is facing the northeast. No. And G is facing the west. No. So E is facing the east is absolutely correct. E is sitting in the west but facing the east. Option A should technically be the right answer. J was sitting in the northeast, I believe, but facing the southwest. So option A is the right answer. Good. Question number 82. 17 ratio 136. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. Try this one. I think we can say that 17, this 136 is the multiple of 17. 17 into 8 is 136. 39 is the multiple of 468. 28 is the multiple of 150. 18 is the multiple of 192. But it's not valid here. Right? 4. Yeah, I think option A is the right answer. What do you say? So option A is the right answer. They are all multiples, but oh, sorry, it's not working. Okay, 17 to 8 is 136. $39. $39, 139, 46, 139, 78, 39, 16. Okay, 28 and 150. 28 and 140 should be there. 150. Oh, 28 and 150 should have been the correct answer. Sorry. My bad. 23 into 14 should be 122. No, 23 into 22. 23 into. Oh, select the option which share the same relationship. My bad. I was finding for not. So 28 is also not a multiple of 150. And 18 is also not a multiple of 192. Is it? Yeah. It's not. Only 39 and 468 are the correct answer. Sorry. Option B is the right answer. Okay, yes, I found another logic here. 17 is being multiplied by 1 plus 7 to give us 136. Similarly, 39 is being multiplied by 3 plus 9 to give us 468. Correct. Option B is the right answer. Good job. Next. 83. 84. Pointing to Sanvi, Preetham said. So Preetham started the statement. We'll start the tree from Preetham. She, that means Sanvi is a woman. Sanvi is a girl. She is the only sister-in-law of my sons. So Preetham's son. Grandfather, mostly Preetham's father. Only daughter. So we'll consider this to be Preetham only. She is the only sister-in-law of my son. So this is Preetham's husband. And this is Preetham's sister-in-law, that is Sanvi. Sister-in-law. Oops. What is wrong? Where are we going wrong? Preetham said she is the only sister-in-law of my son's grandfather. Okay, so they are assuming Preetham to be a. So they are assuming this grandfather to be a. Okay, they are taking another way here. They are assuming this to be a woman. Preetham's husband, his father. So Preetham's son's grandfather, only daughter. So Preetham's husband's sister, only daughters. She is the only sister-in-law. That cannot be possible. Wait. Preetham said she is the only sister-in-law of my son's, Preetham's son's grandfather, probably Preetham's father's only daughter. Should we assume it to be Preetham? Sister-in-law means Preetham's husband's sister. That is Sanvi. She is the only sister-in-law of my son's grandfather's only daughter. Okay, let's consider this to be a husband, this to be his wife, this to be the grandfather, this to be the Preetham's grandfather, only daughter, so Preetham's sister, and she is the only sister-in-law of my son's grandfather's only daughter. This is Sanvi. How is Sanvi related to Preetham? Wife. I think this question should be incorrect. This question should be incorrect because there are two possible cases. We could have solved it with the first method also, which was giving sister-in-law as the correct answer. Okay. So this question will have to be rectified. I'll have to check. But option D so far is the correct answer. Next. 85, 86, 87. Yes. Statement conclusion based questions, very common in NTPC examinations. Only the students who scored more than 80% are eligible for CAT exam. No students score 80% without hard work. This is the statement. Only hard-working students are eligible for the CAT exam. Is it true? See, only those who score more than 80% are eligible for CAT, and 80% score is also being scored only by hardworking, because no students who score 80% can do it without hard work. So hard work is necessary for 80% and above. If hard work is necessary, only those who are hardworking will score 80% and above, will sit for the CAT exam. So this one is correct. Okay, this one is correct. Don't confuse this with your regular assumptions. Okay, this is a conclusion based on this statement only, not your regular lifestyle. Don't confuse with your personal opinions. Now, the students who do not appear for CAT exam are lazy. No, this is a reverse method always. That if hardworking students appear for the CAT exams, always remember the conclusion where they simply reverse this. That non-hardworking students, that is lazy students, will not appear for the CAT exam. Okay, so this almost becomes incorrect mostly, right? So those who are not sitting for the CAT exam will be lazy. No, this is not a valid conclusion. So only conclusion 1 follows. Option B should be the correct answer. 87, 88. Find the odd one. 1822 plus 4, 610 plus 4, 711 plus 4, 1217 plus 5. So option D is the right answer. This one was easy. Okay. 89. Find the odd one out among following: lagoon, sea, plateau, reservoir. I think lagoon, sea and reservoir are all water bodies. Plateau is not. So option C is the right answer. Question number 93. Embedded. So question figure X should be hidden in which of the following? I think it's clearly hidden in B. That's it. That's the last question for RRB NTPC mock examination. And we have discussed all the questions for your logical reasoning section. Barring 1 or 2 questions, the questions are majorly towards the easier side, but you saw everything was majorly digit based, right? So these are mostly favorite questions and logics of RRB NTPC, where if you've observed the last few years papers, they have, though there is a lot of gap, I understand, but still they are majorly still focused on digit based logic. So that is how you have to understand that your practice should also involve those questions. All right. Hopefully you had fun, you enjoyed the session. If you did, hit the like button right away. And if you have just been on the Oliveboard platform, you are a new student, then hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you get to know the next time we are here with a live video or an update for you. Thank you so much for joining live, guys. Bye-bye, namaskar, Jai Hind. Immediately after this, Aritra sir will be conducting your quant session. So go ahead and check that out. Also, I want to share with you one important information. Shefali ma'am has given a complete detailed analysis. Stay tuned with me. I'll just let you know one more thing here. So you can check that out if you are interested about your GK/GS strategy. Okay. So there is a giveaway which ma'am has announced. I'll show it to you. let's go to this channel only. First hit the subscribe button, okay? Live. This is the session I'm talking about. So there's a special giveaway ma'am has announced. Ma'am has specially come to this channel for you guys. She also takes SSC and railway classes for English medium students in our paid batches, but seldom on the YouTube channel. She is specially bringing you a GK/GS selection strategy, okay, for examinations. You can go ahead and check this session, right? Thank you so much for joining live, guys. Bye bye, namaskar, jai hind. I'll see you around with the next session. Till then, you guys take care.